What is up, PokeMoshPitbeta? I'm here to upload another battle to... Yeah, black and white battle. Anyway, so you're going to notice this is an extremely offensive team. That's because I decided to try and get all my favorites / the ones I like to use on there. Problem is I like to use sweepers, so a couple of them had to be turned into walls, and by a couple I mean one. But we're going to see how well that works out for me. So I'm just going to lead off with Congendo, do the whole fake out U-turn, and he's going to lead with a Mew, so if he wants to go for a Psychic or Stealth Rocks, that's fine. Azolf can take either. And then I'm just going to U-turn again, half predicting a switch, and the other half it's going to do alright damage. So he switches into Zorozukin, I think that's what his name is. Well, that's his Japanese name. I'm going to learn his new name later on. So, and then I just go back into Congendo, and I'm going to go for a high jump kick, because that's going to do one-hit KO this thing. Or two-hit KO his Rotom Wash, spoilers. Yeah, so he apparently has nothing to take high jump kicks, because that just tears through Rotom. And a U-turn's going to be able to take him out in case he wants to switch. So, that's cool. So, Ginger here, the Weasel Patronus of Ron Weasley, is just going to U-turn out. And then Azol's going to come back out because he's Scarfed. I can outspeed whatever he wants to bring in and just U-turn. But he's going to predict the Congendo switching because it's pretty predictable. I've done the same thing already. So, he's just going to go for a high jump kick of his own, and that's going to tear through Congendo. So, that sucks. But I still have a Lucario, and that's going to be able to close combat whatever comes in. And that's going to be his Mew. So no one could take a high jump kick earlier, so I thought no one could really take a close combat. That was my reasoning. And so he brings in Mew. This Lucario is physical, as you just saw. And that's because I've seen a lot of people running they've been running the special variant, and so I decided why not go back to the physical. So I'm just going to be able to crunch his Mew to death, and he brings in a Scarfed Chomp, at least that's what I'm assuming. He predicts the obvious switch into a Levitator and goes for a Double Chop. And Double Chop does not KO a Gengar, so I'm not really sure if Double Chop's worth it. True, it kills subs, but I don't know. So I lose Gengar because I'm retarded, and go back into Lucario. So I'm going to be able to set up a Sword Stance, and he's going to go into Little Beast. And I've heard Extreme Speed is +2 priority, correct me if I'm wrong, but either I'm just faster, so I'm going to be able to outspeed his priority Encore, or the Extreme Speed has +2 priority. I don't know, but doesn't matter. I'm going to be able to take out his Little Beast, except he's going to switch. He goes into his Heatran, and it's going to eat the Extreme Speed with ease, and then I'm going to have to get the hell out of there. So, predicting a fire move, or pretty much just any special move, I'm going to go into my Tyrannoboa because of Sandstream boost. But he's going to set up a sub, and that sucks because this Tyranitar runs Focus Punch, Crunch, and Fire Blast. So really the only move I can touch this Heatran with is Focus Punch. So eventually I'm going to have to let this Tyranitar die, but at the moment I know I can take whatever he wants to throw at me and set up a sub, because I am fully invested in HP. So that's what I do. So I'm going to be able to break his sub with a Focus Punch. So that's good at least, because I know I can Revenge Kill with Lucario. And here it goes. Focus Punch attacks, and that's going to rip through Heatran's Teddy Bear. So I do not want him setting up a sub on a switch, so I'm just going to go for a blind focus, or not a blind, but an unprotected focus punch, and my dog won't shut the fuck up. Alright, I'm sorry guys. This is fucking annoying. So anyway, I'm just gonna talk through it. And so I go for the focus punch, and that's gonna break the sub, so I'm gonna force him to kill off my T-Tar. That way I can revenge kill with Lucario. And so that's what I do. Earth Power hits, still not taking me out. But it gets the special defense drop, so great for him. Make that 50 health left even more useless. Oh, 66, never mind. So another focus punch. Do not want him predicting. Oh, I knew he was going to go for an Earth Power. I could have switched into Azelf, but Azelf can't touch Heatran, so there's really no reason. So I'm just going to have to let Heatran die. And the reason I'm posting this to PokeMoshPit is because, as you're going to see, Garchomp is going to prove his worth and the reason why he went Uber. Yeah. Be prepared. So, just going to take out his Heatran with a close combat. That's great. He's going to bring in his Garchomp, and I know he's Scarfed. Everybody runs Scarfed Garchomp, because he's the fastest dragon in the metagame at the moment. So I'm just going to hit him with a extreme speed, and he's going to take me out with an Outrage. Not very effective, but it's Lucario. And I'm at -1. I go into Scarf Azelf just to hit him with a Stab Psychic. Kind of hope for a crit, otherwise I kind of lost the game. And I get the special defense fall, which doesn't help. So he's going to take out Azelf. And so I've lost. All is gone. Bring in my own Garchomp. He's just going to die to an Outrage, but Sandvale hacks for the win. So I'm just going to be able to take him out with an Earthquake, so that's awesome. And now the tide is shifting. The winds are blowing different course. I don't know. Wrong metaphor is wrong. Anyway, gonna be able to dodge a Stun Spore as well and take him out with the Dragon Tail, just because Earthquake's not very effective. And I was thinking this was a bulky Aerophone because it took Lucario's extreme speed. And then he's gonna bring in this guy. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake because this is max speed, max HP Garchomp. He's gonna set up a Dragon Dance, but it's gonna be useless because, like I said, I'm max speed. So really, if you had the Ice Punch, you should have just gone for it immediately. But that's a good game. Ironnicle. That's his name. I'll leave his link in the description. Check me out. Check him out. Subscribe to all of our channels. See you.